Hi, I'm Josh with Prepare Builders, and I'm here today to show you how to build a Blue Jay house. And I'm going to show you the required tools you're going to need and the material. You can find instructions how to build a Blue Jay house online. You can get the schematics from there and draw it all out on your piece of material. Now I'm going to show you the tools that you will be required. This here is a standard skill saw. It's battery operated. It's real handy to use, and it'll be fine for all the cutting that we do today. This here is a drill we're going to be using. It's got a 1/2-inch drive here, so it'll fit in all the bits that we need to use, and it'll definitely put the screws through this piece of material I have. And if you have a jacket on like this and these strings hanging out, you need to tuck them in, or if you have long sleeves on, you need to pull them up here like I did. And if you're a female, you need to put your hair up in your hat or tie it up in a bun or whatever you do with it. And that's about it for the safety tools. Alright, now I'm going to adjust the saw blade to the thickness of the board. This is a 1/2-inch board here, so I'm going to move the plate here at the bottom of the saw down to about 1/2 inch, and you can also put it on the board like this and move it up. See, that's about perfect there. So I'm just going to tighten it down in that spot, and we'll move on to some cutting. Again, make sure you're safe, your pant legs are tucked in, and your strings on your shirt are tucked in. You'll be good to go. You'll make sure you don't cut into your material that you're holding up your board with, and we'll start cutting. Alright, we're going to start putting the birdhouse together now. This is the bottom of the house. We're going to put the front and the back on first. So you line them up, follow your diagrams, and you put screws in it. Your screws are small enough you don't have to pre-drill your holes. In this instance, I'm not going to, but sometimes you have to, or your wood will split. So there's the back on, or the front. It's really about the same until you put the roof on it. Now we're going to put the sides on. I'm screwing it into the floor, and then the roof will hold the top on. You don't have to waste a bunch of screws to hold it together. If you notice, I cut these on this side at a 45 for the sides because the roof will line up with the angle here on the front piece. And the roof goes on like so. It's got an overhang here for the birds and on the side also. And what you'll do here is you'll line up these two pieces because they fit together in the shape of the roof. And once you get them about perfect where you want them, you'll leave about an inch overhang here in the back. Once you get them just about perfect, you'll try to screw them in. And there's the birdhouse. And made out of this material, typically this birdhouse will last, if painted, up to 2 years. If you get different material, not this particle board, because it's just little chunks. If you get hardwood panels, like full sheets of plywood they're put together with glue, they'll last up 5 to 10 years when painted. And now we're going to drill the hole for the birdhouse, or for the bird to get into the birdhouse. Alright, now I'm going to drill the hole for the bird to get into the birdhouse. It's an 1 1/8" hole, typically for blue jays, so predators cannot get in. I got it stuck in there, so I gotta take it off. Alright, so I lost my hole saw in there, so now I have to take the side back out in order to get it back. Like I said, I just put 1 screw in there because the roof's angle holds it on. But mission accomplished, I got it back. And putting it back together is as simple as 1 screw. There it is. Now if you want, you can drill a little hole right here and put a peg of wood in there so the bird can come up and grab it. And that's about it. Alright, today we're going to paint this birdhouse, and if you're going to use some spray paint like I'm going to use, it's only cost about a couple bucks, but you need to be in a well ventilated area, so I'm going to go open the door for us. And that'll be fine since it's not going to be very concentrated. And when you spray paint, you need to do in streaks about 6 inches long and stop and keep spraying. And that's about it.